Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Deez. This is my workshop. Before we get started today on this short little video, I wanted to thank each and every one of you for sticking with me for the last couple years. Nearly 2.5 years since I started this channel. If you've been here that long, you'll see some tremendous growth, in my opinion, from skills, whether it's the skills working with the machines, the knowledge and understanding of metals and metrology and terminology and things like that, to even editing the videos to present something that's a little more entertaining and put together that you can actually sit through and maybe finish a video. I appreciate all of the advice. I thank you all for commenting, sticking with me, giving me the constructive criticism that I need in order to learn, and just being there and helping the channel grow. So it's Thanksgiving. Thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope that everybody has happy holidays, safe holidays. And I know I have a lot to be thankful for. And I hope you all have a lot to be thankful for as well. This channel has allowed me to meet all kinds of great people out there. I've made a lot of good friendships, met a lot of good people. Most of you out there, all you want to do is just work with your hands, watch someone else learn, watch someone else make some projects, get out there, work with some metal, turn some metal, and just make some chips in the garage. With that, I've also recently kind of been looking into model engine making. I just finished up the Names model finger engine build. I'm going to redo that one. It turned out, it looks nice. You know, it was my first attempt at a project like that, but I can do better than that, I think. So I'm going to make that thing again at some point. But through that, I was really just kind of guided and shown the direction into the world of hobby model engine making from Aaron Kohler. Now, he's offered a ton of advice. He's got the club up there in northern Indiana. I met a few of those folks up there. Also great people. It was a pleasure to go up there to the model engine show this year and visit with those people. But he wanted to share some items, some old tools, and I don't know what he's got in this box, but he sent me a care package and wanted to contribute to the channel, help me with my journey into model engine making, and provide some tooling and supplies or who knows what. So I wanted to share that with everybody else. And let's do an unboxing of this and just see what came in the mail today. All right, what we got here? So let's see what we got in this box. We have some packing materials. We have, oh, there's a flywheel that, now again, if you didn't catch that, Aaron Kohler is very big into model engine making, really big part of a club up in northern Indiana. So I suspect there'll be a lot of things that are going to be related to model engine making in here. This looks like an old aluminum. It looks very similar to the one I made for the finger engine, but it's got some nice recesses and things like that. I thought about doing that with my flywheel that I made. I still might do that yet, but this kind of gives me some inspiration to maybe work on that. The other thing I could do is maybe use my DRO and drill some holes like a pattern, but that's pretty good. That's going to be useful. What else do we have here? More packing material. Tap and drill size chart. These things are always handy. I've actually been using these. I've been trying to teach myself AutoCAD, Fusion 360, and I've been using this at the computer quite a bit as I'm drawing out those drawings. More to come on that whole Fusion 360 thing, but it's not an easy program to learn. But this is really, really good. I always love getting documentation and information, charts, things like that. would this be? Oh, wow. We got some old taps. I believe that's old taps here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Not old taps. We got some drills. We have some taps. Bottoming taps almost. Well, these are nice. Far better than the things that I've been using. Definitely be using these. The taps that I have are just absolutely atrocious. These are nice. And then an assortment of some drill bits to go with that. That's cool. I like that little case too. Set that aside. Oh, we got a nice square. These things, I use these things more and more. I never thought I would use them so much. Definitely going to be using that. Thank you. We got some high-speed steel. That's always handy to have. Get some custom grinds going on. And, you know, this is really handy in the lathe, or you can use it in a fly cutter or on your mill. Different types of holders. Always useful. And there's an assortment of other things. Here we got some Endmills and taps and some drills in here. They got the wax coating on them to keep things from rubbing. But yeah, some nice Endmills. You can't have enough Endmills in my opinion. Nice. Very nice. I'll get all this stuff out towards the end of the video so we can get a closer look. We've got the generosity with you folks out there is just something that I never imagined when I started this YouTube journey. Let's see, we got some countersinks, another tap there. Another tap. We got yeah, some countersinks, some taps. Some of these are used in some center drills too. Yeah, we've got some taps in here. There's a couple 440s. I actually broke one of these. This was in the last video on the thumb tab. They're so small, and I broke one of those, my Harbor Freight tap. But we got some really nice small 440 taps here. As I've realized as I get into this model engine making, these are more and more important, these really small taps. These are small machines, and you need to thread and tap, drill and tap holes for all kinds of fasteners, especially small ones. This assortment of stuff is really, really cool. Let's see what else we got here. We got some old reamers. He did tell me, he says they're old, they're rusty, they need cleaned up. I'll get these things cleaned up. He said they may not be good for reaming anymore, but they'll be good for boring and things like that. But we'll put these things in some Evapo-Rust, get them cleaned up, and see how they turn out. And they're still useful tools to some degree, one way or another. I'm going to use these things, but that's a pretty nice assortment of reamers. Maybe we can get those cleaned up and resurrected and put them back to life. We have, what else do we have in this little box? We have assortment of more taps. All of these are nicely protected. A lot of the taps and some of the tools and things I got from my dad as well were covered in this wax material. It just keeps them from, when they're banging around in a toolbox, they don't chew up and chip and damage things. And it's really cool to see these things protected like that. We've got another end mill here that we can clean up with a little Evapo-Rust as well. I've got a few of these. These are kind of interesting ones with the larger bore. I've got a couple of these double-ended ones from my dad, but nothing that small. What a great assortment of items and end mills, taps, dies, things to work with. We've got some just some raw stock for working with model engines, things like that. He just kind of tossed some things in. Here's some probably 1/2-inch square. Yeah, we got a nice piece of 1/2-inch mild steel, I assume that is. We've got another small piece, 1/2-inch mild steel. He might have been working on a project with these and Decided to pass those on. That's pretty cool. We got some nylon. Always, or I think it's nylon. It's inch round or so. Always useful stuff. What else do we have here? Well, let's pull. This is big, whatever it is. What do we got here? Okay, it's just utilizing containers. I wonder, I bet these are more reamers. Set these aside here. Oh yeah, we got some more reamers. These are in a lot better condition. Minor rust, but that's fine. Yeah, we got some more reamers. I just, working with this model engine, the thumb engine, finger engine that I made, I realized I do not have a proper assortment of reamers to complete that project. These are just the variety here is already taken my tooling to the next level. We probably have some more here. Let's see what these look like. Ranging from 1/8 inch, 1/2 inch, none of them are up to 1/4 inch, I would say. A lot of these, yeah, very nice. It's a good assortment of reamers. We've got another container. I'm going to assume that it's similar. It's just got some stuff packed in there. Two fluted Endmills. We got we got another piece of aluminum tubing. Always useful. I've got some of this kind of stuff, but I wonder if you can use this, ream it out, or bore it out, and maybe use these for cylinders. I don't know, but always useful stuff as well. Set that over here. We've got some more packing material. I think I know what this is. Let's see. Something in there. Oh yeah, we've got a reamer or deburring tool. Yeah, awesome. Very nice. Definitely got uses for that. Everybody does if you're working with this kind of stuff. Deburring is very important. Thank you for that. We got another tube here. What do we got in this one? Okay, we got some more. I like the use of these containers to add some of the smaller tooling. I've got some small drill bits and things. I didn't think about that. These tubes are a great way to store those. Okay, we got some more high-speed steel blanks. This is M42. I wonder if that's any different than just regular high-speed steel. I'll have to look into that. But this is a cobalt. This says cobalt, so this is probably a little different than high-speed steel. That's pretty cool. Another couple Endmills with the double ends. I'll tell you what, this box feels like it just keeps going. It's like, and it is almost Christmas time. That's exactly what it feels like here. Oh, wow. Look at that brass hammer. I wouldn't have expected something like that. That is so cool. There's even, this was someone's hammer that they probably used in a machine shop. M. Walter. That's so cool. Definitely going to preserve all that. This is, we'll set that right there so you can keep an eye on that. What else we have? Oh, we got a thread gauge. Thread gauges are always handy. I don't have anything. Oh, it's a Starrett thread gauge too. This would be probably one of the best tools I own now to date. Wow. And it's official Starrett thread gauge. That is It's just so cool. Got some more packing. This looks like a round stone. And I think that's about it. Let's just make sure. Alright, we've got this final package here to go through. It's kind of heavy. There's probably a lot of loose tooling and whatnot in here. Let's see how we can open this thing. Make sure I keep names and addresses and things off camera here. So we got that sorted. I always like to respect people's privacy. We don't share names and addresses on this channel unless that's okay. So what do we have here? We have just an incredible amount of taps, and we've got some center drills, we've got taps, we've got some more high-speed steel. That's pretty cool. We'll go through, like I said, we'll lay out all of these parts individually, and we'll take a closer look when we get done. But there's just a bag of all kinds of cool stuff here. Set this aside here. We got another bag of goodies, more taps, some big dies, or some interesting dies here. Some more center drills, some more end mills, some more taps. Definitely need those. We've got a few loose items in here. Some more taps. What else do we have here? We have another. We'll open this in a second. We've got some. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of these loose taps. So, like I said, we're gonna lay these out. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of taps. So we'll sort these out and go through them, kind of line them up into their sizes, and just take inventory of what was all sent. The idea of using tools that, you know, someone collected and had maybe too many of, and they're happy to share them and pass them along. These are all going to be used and well cared for and appreciated. And I hope someday that I'm able to pass stuff along to someone else who's interested in this kind of hobby and needs the different tooling and would appreciate it as much as I have. This is just awesome stuff. Let's take a quick peek into this last bag before we get down close here and start organizing everything. Nice chamfer bit. We've got another one, a little smaller. You can't have enough of these things. Just a lot more taps, and yeah, we'll go through all this stuff. Few broken ones, but you know, that stuff. Okay, so this bag's got a few broken ones. Maybe this bag was saved for a few end of life type parts. Some of these look okay, but yeah, more taps. We'll go through all these together, kind of organize everything. I'll get you down closer so you can see a real close-up view of all this, and we'll keep going through this stuff. We are going to try a different camera angle than I normally try. We'll see how this works out. Hopefully it works well, and you can see what we're doing here. We're going to go through all of these and kind of organize them and clean things up. So let's move some of these bags and these lots and things out of the way. Let's start getting out some of the taps and the end mills and organizing them here. Obviously we have this hammer. I'm just going to set this over to the side. We also have another tool. This is a deburring tool. We'll set this over to the side as well. And we have the square. And we'll also put that over here out of the way. So we want to kind of start organizing what we have. There's just a lot of taps, a few dies, and things to go through. So and end mills. Let's just let's get these things out and we'll start going through them. This one here is a 1/2 inch 13. Here's a 7/16, 14. We'll just start setting these up here. 3/8. We got a little bit of cleaning up to do on these. I don't know if we can do that here. Just briefly clean some of these threads out while we're just briefly going through it. So this would be 1/4 20. That's very always useful. Another 1/4 20. And again, I'm going to insert a screen to show the different types of taps. So there's 1/4 20. Here's another 1/4 20. We'll just set those together. Another 1/4 20. We've got it says ring seat. Do-all. Oh, this is a do-all. This is nice. It's a do-all number 4 high-speed steel ring seat. And it has a little bit of a chamfer there, kind of like a center drill, but it has this little chamfer. It's a ring seat drill. Set that over here. We have an end mill, double-ended end mill. Put that over here. This one looks to be modified. High-speed steel, 1/4 inch end mill. So we'll put our end mills over here. Actually, we'll put our end mills up here. Here's a 3/8, 1/4 inch. This one's modified, but this is, we got a little damage. I'm going to actually set the damaged ones, the ones that are cracked or broke, off to the side up here, so we can kind of keep an eye. It doesn't mean that they're junk or anything, because there's two sides to them, but I just want to kind of try to organize these to some degree. Spotting drills. Set that one over here. This one's broke. Trust me, I broke my share. Here's an end mill. Again, there's a really good end on it, but it's broke. We'll set that over here. And we got some more taps. Let's clean a little bit of that off. This would be another 1/4 20. Really glad to have these, actually. 1/4 20 is a very common size. 5/16, 18. I'm actually working on something right now with that size. Put that over here. And finally, we have another 1/4 20. Again, these seem they're either worn out or there's a whole. I know there's all kinds of taps to look for. We'll just keep adding these over here. And then we have this is a tool. It's got some grinding on it. It almost looks like a high-speed steel for a custom tool, but it's a little different material that I'm used to. I'm gonna have to ask Aaron about this. There's another one over here somewhere that's kind of got this to it. We'll set this over here. We'll put high-speed steel. I've got a couple more high-speed steel. This is high-speed steel. This one's cobalt. Really interesting. I want to do a little bit of reading on the differences, but high-speed steel is always valuable. Okay, let's move on to, well, here's another tap. Clean that off a little bit. This one's 1/4 20. A lot of 1/4 20. Not disappointed by that, by the way. Let's open this next bag. And we'll go through that. This has got another one of those. I want to talk to Aaron about these. It says like Renew AAA. I apologize if many of you know what that is. Really hard to tell. But I'm gonna say that these are probably high-speed steel blanks. I will find out. We got some more taps. There's a 5/16. Put that over here. We got an end mill. It's been ground down and customized a bit. We'll put that over here with the end mills. Another 1/4-20. We'll have to organize those separately. There's an end mill. We'll put this end mill over here. Another end mill. All right, we're going to go through this. We'll just get going on this kind of at a faster pace. Well, everybody, you saw me go through all those a little bit more closer. I know they were separated probably into some reasons for quality or usage or size, or I'm not sure what, but I wanted to get everything out and take inventory of what was sent. And if this is an incredible amount of end mills, taps, absolutely incredible amount of taps. There's a ton of 1/4-20s. These are all well-used tools. There's nothing wrong with them. Some of them might not be as sharp as the others, but there's always a use for some tool somewhere. There's high-speed steel. There's taps. There's a few dies. There's some broken taps, broken centering drills where, you know, they're double-sided, so there's still plenty of life in those things. There's a flywheel that we can use for a future project. We got a square. We got a really beautiful hammer, a brass hammer. We have a deburring tool. We've got some a tube, raw stock here. We've got some 1/2-inch steel. End mills. We have reamers. This is one of the treasures here, a Starrett. I don't have many quality tools, but a Starrett thread gauge. This is such a generous offer and sharing from Aaron. I just really appreciate it. Drills. We've got some really nice taps and just a lot of great tools that are going to increase my abilities in a workshop and have some things that I can use as I continue to work on future projects, and not only the projects, but maybe get into more model engine making. So I just wanted to show you all that a little bit closer up and give you kind of an eyeball of really everything that was sent this way. And we also have that chart. Well, everybody, with all that said, I hope you enjoyed seeing an unboxing of such a generous gift and donation to the channel. I know I'm going to use this stuff. I'm going to enjoy using this stuff. Thank you very much again for donating to the channel and helping me in my learning journey and experience and just having fun in the shop. And again, everybody watching, thank you to all of you. It's Thanksgiving season. I can't thank you all enough. If it wasn't for you all and the comments and the advice and just being there and being part of this community and this channel, I don't think I would have made it 2.5 years into this. So I thank each and every one of you. I hope we can continue this journey. This is just fun, and you all motivate me to get out in the shop, make projects, and get started with that new thing that I've never done before. So have a safe, happy holidays, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody.